My new partner is not available today, so in today's fight news, you will have to bear my Indian accent once again. So wasting no time, let's start from big fight announcements. Main and co-main events of UFC Louisville June 8th are announced today. Conor will take on Nasruddin Imavov in the 5-rounder main event, while Dominick Reyes will also return to take on Dustin Jacoby in a 3-rounder co-main event. Joshua Van's opponent Sumo Daerji and Tetsuro Taira's opponent Tim Elliott both pulled out, so Taira and Van will now face each other. Talking about McGregor, his coach John Kavanagh said that he sees similarities to the Mendes fight and will be surprised if McGregor vs Chandler go 2 rounds. McGregor's former rival Jose Aldo extends his support for Conor, stating he hopes that we will see the vintage Conor McGregor at UFC 303. As we all know, Conor can get the title shot if he wins, and Tsarukyan is also a clear number 1 contender in the lightweight division. So in this situation, Islam Makhachev's coach Javier Mendes was asked about Justin Gaethje, and he answered that Justin Gaethje is not in the title picture anymore. Gaethje also understands the situation and has accepted that his potential to fight for the belt is diminished. Talking about UFC 303, Dan Hooker also wants to fight in that card, so he has previously called out Beneil Dariush to fight him at UFC 303. But after not getting any response from him, Hooker now called out lower-ranked Renato Moicano, calling him a chinless comeback. Kathleen Vera also claims that Kayla Harrison has turned her down for a fight at UFC 303. Now moving towards UFC 304, where it has been announced that Tom Aspinall is gonna defend his interim belt in front of his home crowd. On this news, Curtis Blades says that Tom Aspinall fight at UFC 304 makes all the sense in the world, but it doesn't mean it would happen. He has learned not to get hopes so high. After the defeat at UFC 299, Marlon Vera wants to fight Peter Yan in November at MSG to get another title shot. Vera says that Yan has already ducked him twice. In response, Peter Yan says that if they had fought earlier, Vera would have never made it to the title fight. Continuing to this, Chito Vera responds with a tweet saying, "Shut the F up, just show up." And Yan fires back saying, "Keep lying to yourself that someone can refuse to fight with a walking punching bag. Easy money." Continuing the debate, Daniel Cormier started about Alex Pereira, that how Pereira is doing such great things in MMA while only being great in kickboxing. Anthony Smith also praised Pereira, while Chris Weidman compared him to Ben Askren, saying it is like Ben Askren becoming UFC multi-divisional champion using only his wrestling. The last but not least, Nevada State's Athletic Commission calls out Arman Tsarukyan for next Tuesday on April 30, referring to the incident that happened before the fight where Arman tried to punch a fan during his walkout at UFC 300. Also on the same date, NSAC calls out Diego Lopez too, referring to the incident that happened when he jumped over the cage following his first-round victory at UFC 300. The commission is currently withholding the purses of both Tsarukyan and Lopez. And that's all. We will be back tomorrow with everything that is gonna happen in the next 24 hours in MMA world. You don't wanna miss? Then subscribe. See you tomorrow. Now do whatever you want to do.